Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I am doing a collab with the wonderful V over at V Love and Crystals, and our question is, what are your magical powers? So we have 3 piles here, and over on V's channel she will also have 3 piles. So what you do is you pick a pile or piles, whatever feels right to you, and listen to the message, and then head over to V's channel, which I have linked down below, and you can choose either the same pile or piles or a different pile, and just know that the messages will be connected for you. And what's fabulous is that I don't get to see V's video before it airs, and she doesn't get to see mine. But it always seems that every single time our cards just tend to line up, meaning our messages just tend to line up, and I just think it's super cool. But anyway, definitely go check V out over at V Love and Crystals. She also has another channel called V Reacts, which is a lot of fun. But you can also check her out on the Instagrams as well. And so again, I have all that information down there. I'm going to be using a few decks here today. One of them is my brand new Cosmic Slumber Tarot, which I am smitten with. I just have so many fabulous readings with them. I also busted out my Star Power Tarot, which is my soul deck. And of course, that was one of the things I made sure that was right on hand with me as I came here to Arizona. Another one is the Gregory Scott Tarot, and of course I have my Wally's World Oracle, which you can check out in my Etsy shop. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our different piles. So pile number 1 is here, and we have a beautiful little rose quartz stone. We have pile number 2 with a beautiful piece of selenite, and pile number 3 with a beautiful purple fluorite. All right, so go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and out, and really take the time to center yourself. And I have listed the timestamps down below, both in the information box and in the comment section, so you can jump ahead to whichever pile you are drawn to. And before we get started, just as a reminder, if you would like to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. All of those links are down below for my Patreon, for my Leon Mystery School, which I teach Mayan astrology, but there's other courses for you guys to take a look at. I have my newsletter, I have my Etsy shop, which has a lot of the things that I make, like my salves and my sprays and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely go check all of that out. Definitely check out V's shop and her channel. And without further ado, let's get started. Right, hey, pile number 1. So if you chose pile number 1, you chose this wonderful piece of rose quartz. Rose quartz, so loving, so gentle. But let's take a look at our cards here. What are your magical powers? So let's go ahead and flip these over, and I'll let you guys have a gander at the cards while I take a little look at them. Just making sure you guys can see them okay. All right, so it looks like we have the 7 of Cups here. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Empress popping up in here. So our major arcana, we have the Star, another major arcana, and another Empress card. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to. And then over here we have the world's largest rose bush tree, or rose bush, out in Tombstone, Arizona. Interesting, because I'm in Arizona. Okay, so go ahead and dive in, and whatever messages come to you, I would actually encourage you to place them in the comments so that we can have a more rich, well-rounded reading. But give me a moment while I take a look at these. Okay, so right away, I'm thinking that obviously these 2 empresses go together, and also this world's largest rose bush, I'm feeling also goes with this Empress card. So one of your main magical powers is your ability to nurture. So I would say not just, you know, if you don't have children, it's more your ability to help nurture other people's ideas, help to nurture other people's paths, and help build confidence in others. Just your nature, just the way that you are and the way that you interact with people, just seems like you are able to really help them to see the good inside of them, their own talents, their own magic, and you are their driving force. You find basically their driving force. So it's like you are that catalyst basically with these people. So the Empress card, just freaking fantastic. Also, if you haven't already done this yourself, you have this amazing ability to also nurture yourself in a way that is positive and good and healthy. So, if this is not something that you have really dove into with yourself, just know that because you got these Empress vibes, what you can do for others, you can also do for yourself. So if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend you turning some of that Empress energy onto yourself, because that is freaking magic. And that's a talent that not everybody has. Not everybody has the patience and the ability to help foster creativity or passion in others. You have that ability. That is definitely magic. But also here you have one of your other abilities is your guidance. You may have a very strong intuition, or you could also just call it your gut feeling. But sometimes, and I'm feeling more of like a claircognizance and possibly a clairvoyance, but just a knowing, or kind of seeing something in your mind's eye of what might be the best course of action, which definitely comes into play with this Empress energy here, where when it comes to helping others and guiding others and nurturing others, you have this just knowing that this is something that's going to be for their highest good. It's going to be along their path, and so you're there to help guide them with your guidance. You're able to tap into that. And then I feel like these two cards go together as well. One of your other magical powers is your ability to take a dream or all these different options, and you're able to turn it into the physical reality. So let's say you had the dream of going back to college someday and doing something with that degree. You have the ability to take something that was once in your mind or just a feeling, and turning it into something that is physical here in this physical world. And it's the King of Pentacles, which means you are the bomb diggity when it comes to doing that. So definitely a lot of really awesome magical powers for you. You have that Empress energy. You have that ability to create or that spark that you can give somebody to really move along their path. And you have that ability to use your guidance, which is very strong, in order to help others. And you have the ability to take what is your dreams, what are your dreams and your aspirations, and turn them into something tangible, into something physical. So this is wonderful. And just remember that this is just a general read, so maybe not everything connected with you. And that's okay, because there's a lot of people that watch these videos, so it's going to connect to people in different ways, or maybe certain parts will and certain parts won't, and that's okay. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought, what did connect with you. Place that in the comment section down below. And yeah, I will catch you spiritual homies later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. All right, hey, pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, you chose this lovely piece of selenite. I love that flash that selenite has. Oh my goodness, so pretty. But I'm just gonna go ahead and flip these cards over, and I want you guys to take a gander while I tap in as well. So, I always encourage other people to take a look at the cards and see what connects with you, so we can have a more well-rounded reading. The more interpretations we have, the better, the more colorful the reading. Okay, so let's just go through them. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and we have a picture of my aunt's backyard with her narcissus plants, kind of looking out into East County. It's really pretty out there. So that's in San Diego. Okay, so I'll give you guys a moment to take a look. Whatever comes to you, also place that in the comment section down below. Okay, so give me a moment. Okay, so here is what I'm getting. So right away with this Major Arcana card here, I am getting that you are a natural born teacher. I'm not really seeing this as, you know, sometimes people see this card within the negative, but I see this as you being a natural born teacher. So either you are a teacher already in some fashion, or it could be the non-traditional sense of a teacher where you just have that natural ability to explain things to other people and to help guide people with the patience and the clarity of a teacher, you know, that may get paid to be in a classroom, but you know, you just have that innate ability. Over here with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords, and I am seeing a couple of twos here, which does mean that you have an ability for balance. And so when it comes to the Nine of Swords, I feel like you have a really good ability to help people get out of their heads. You know, you might be somebody who, and again with this maybe teacher counselor ability here, you might be somebody who others, friends and family maybe come to you for guidance, for help, you know, when they're feeling really stuck in their head, they feel like there's no other alternative, there's no other way to look at something, and you are able to connect them back with their self, connect them to their heart space, help them find a new relationship with themselves. You know, sometimes they say like, you know, really good teacher, really good personal trainer, really good, you know, any sort of type of teacher or instructor is really good at that, helping people to get out of themselves, see themselves from the outside, and then help to build a new relationship with the way they learn, the way they feel, the way they interact, so they can just become better versions of themselves. And I think that this is really one of your magical abilities, is just to really help people to step outside of themselves, kind of see the situation from a different angle, or see themselves or the way that they do things or their habits from a different angle, so that they can build a new relationship with themselves, so they can build a new relationship with their habits and the way they move about the world. And so you are really good with this, but again, it's because it's stemming from your natural ability, your natural teacher-like ability. But over here, I also see, I'm really getting like counselor vibes here, you know, from your magical powers. I'm really seeing some counselor vibes, because with the Six of Cups, I am seeing this as more like the childhood, being able to help people reflect on the choices that were made, you know, in the past, and how that is having an effect on the future, but not having people dwell in the past like the Nine of Swords here. So I think you have a really good ability to keep people in the present, but help them to see how certain decisions have led them to where they are. But since you have this teacher ability, you have the ability to help guide people in a direction that would be better suited for them. So maybe they aren't happy with what's currently happening in the present because of past decisions. So you're saying, okay, moving forward, these are the decisions we're going to make now in the present, to help you move into a direction that is better suited for you. And again, you have that teacher ability to do that. And I also was seeing with the narcissus plants, and kind of like the, you know, just looking at things from a different angle, a more freeing outward look. And you have that magical ability. Like, again, just like I had with the last pile, not everybody has this ability. Not everybody can be a teacher. Not everybody has somebody who is a great advice, you know, person to help them stand outside of themselves. Not everybody has that kind of wisdom to help people take a look at their past and see, you know, how past decisions are affecting the present, but how we can make some present decisions to affect our future. You know, you have this very sage look on life. And that's definitely a magical ability, I would say, because I mean, not everybody's got that magic, but that is your magic. That is your magical power. And what a cool power that is. What a very, I want to say like guiding, nurturing, just how many people that you can help. You can help so many people with that ability. That is definitely magic. All right, so I hope you dug this. Remember, this is just general, so if certain things hit you but certain things did not, that's okay, because a lot of people watch these videos, and so you take what resonates and leave the rest. So whatever did connect with you, go ahead and talk about that down below. Also, maybe some of your other interpretations of these cards. And that's it for me, spiritual homies. So if you dug this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And don't forget to head over to V's channel next so you can get that extendo reading. And I will catch you, spiritual homies, later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. All right, what's up, pile number 3? So if you chose pile number 3, you have this beautiful piece of purple fluorite. So pretty, beautiful, and great for working in grids or just slipping into your pocket for some of that fluorite energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at what your magical powers are. So I'm just going to flip all of these over. I encourage you guys to check in with your intuition. Let me know what you got from these cards and place that in the comment section down below so that we can get a even more well-rounded reading with other interpretations. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through these cards, and then I'll give you guys a moment to tap in, and then I will do the same. But we have the 10 of Swords here. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Prince of Cups. We have the Emperor. And then we have this here for my Wally's World Oracle. That's actually a crow out in San Diego, Rancho San Diego to be specific. But okay, so I'll give you guys a moment. And like I said, I will do the same. Okay, so right away I was drawn to these 2 swords cards here. And so what I'm getting is, and this indeed is a magical power, when all seems lost, when it seems like it's the end. And oftentimes, we do have endings in our lives, with relationships or just jobs or, whatever it may be. But whenever we feel like things have come to like some sort of abrupt end, this is where you shine. Like it's when an unpleasant, I'm gonna say an unpleasant events happen in life where it's like, oh my gosh, this has been ripped from me now. Like, okay, so now I no longer have this job, or okay, looks like we got to pick up and move, or okay, but for you, this is where you shine. This may be where you're like, well, I don't really particularly look forward to like losing my job, or I don't look forward to who does? Seriously, nobody looks forward to those things. But some people have a hard time picking themselves back up after a hardship like that. It doesn't mean everybody stays down for the count, but some people just have a harder time than others. And right away, you're one not to stay down for too long. You're like, okay, well, we can't just do nothing because, there are other things we got to do with our lives. So you are great at embodying this Queen of Swords energy, where all of a sudden your thinking, your ideas, your clarity pump up into high gear, and you're able to turn a negative situation into a positive because you're able to embody this Queen of Swords energy. And the Queen of Swords, remember, it doesn't necessarily mean a gender, it's just an energy. And so again, whether you're male or female, you're embodying this Queen of Swords whenever a crisis hits, and you're just able to turn it into something good. And other people notice this, and a lot of people may be looking at you like, wow, you just seem to handle everything with ease. And you're like, actually, it was really hard, but from the outsider's perspective, everybody just thinks that you just like, what kind of magic do you understand about the universe that you're able to just pick yourself up like that? And to you, it may be like, well, but, it was painful. It was hard. It was, And of course we have all of those feelings, but to everybody else, it just looks like you're a champion, So even though it may have been difficult for you, if you think about it, you really have turned some lemons into lemonade. And I think that this Queen of Swords is also a little bit of this Emperor energy here, where you're able to like shift into this energy. I kind of look at this crow as like a shapeshifter. You're able to shapeshift into this when you need it. I don't feel like you're this all the time, and I don't feel like you're this all the time. But this is another magical ability, is this shape-shifting ability to take in that Emperor's energy, and you're able to make dreams come true when it's pertinent. Not to say like you don't sit around just like granting magical wishes all the time. Like, you're not like, okay, and today we're going to win the lottery, and today we're going to do this. It's more like when something is dire, like we need this, like boom, you become the Emperor, boom, you make it happen. So just like here, hardship happens, boom, I'm able to turn this into something fantastic. So these are two great magical powers to have, is this ability to turn a negative into something that is beneficial for yourself and for others, but also to shapeshift into an energy when it's necessary. Sometimes people get burned out by being in this Emperor energy for too long because it seems unbalanced, but you're able to just jump in when it's necessary. And that's magic. You have that shapeshifter magical power. You have the magical power to turn, lemons into lemonade. So that's freaking cool, man. I dug this. This is probably the easiest one to read of them all. So again, some of this may connect with you, some of it may not, but we have a lot of people watching these videos. So take what resonates, leave the rest. I am more than happy to hear what your interpretations were in the comment section down below. Like, what did you guys think? What were your interpretations of the cards? What stuck with you? What did not? But yeah, so if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. Don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And don't forget to head over to V's channel next so you can get that extendo reading. And I will catch you spiritual homies later, all right? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. All right, V. So this is your part of the reading. So you know I wouldn't forget you. I wouldn't forget my girl. All right, so I have a beautiful piece of opalite for you that I did not show at the very beginning because this is your reading. Okay, so let me lay these cards out, and I encourage you to, throw your intuition in on these cards and see what you get. But let's see, V, what's your magical powers? What's V good at? Okay, let me just get these all lined up here so that you're able to see them too. Okay, so here we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Wheel, and here we have this lovely path, which I believe is from, this is in New Zealand. This picture was taken. Okay, so give me just a moment, and you take a moment as well to see what are your magical powers. Okay, already I'm seeing this is kind of like divided in half. So one of your magical powers is whenever there's a new feeling you have about life, about yourself, or whatever it may be, I don't think you're ever married to that idea. Some people like to hold on to their ideas and their opinions and their belief system. You have a very distinct ability to take a look, periodically, taking a look at your belief system, your feelings about certain things, your outlook on things, and do a little snippy snip when things don't resonate anymore. So you're really good at making those choices for yourself of what really does resonate with you, what really does connect with you in your life. And that's definitely a magical ability, because a lot of people are really scared to do this little Five of Swords snippy snip when it comes to their belief systems, because a lot of them, it's what drives us at our core. And for somebody to be able to do basically a spring cleaning of their thoughts, their beliefs, their way of doing things, that's amazing. So yeah, you're very good at taking something that you have felt or known and decided, oh, you know what, that doesn't really suit me anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. Okay, well, that's cool. And one of your other magical abilities is that you're always following your heart. And you know that with, family is always going to support you because you've always followed your heart. And you have the ability to turn things around when it comes to family matters. So if you guys are ever in a bind, or I don't know, there's some sort of tension or something that's come up, some instability in the family, you have that ability to turn things around because you do listen to your heart. And so that again is a magical power of yours. Turn it around, make it something better, and also to cut things out that no longer serve you. And you're really, really good at that. So anyway, V, thank you so much for allowing me to do another collab with you. This is a lot of fun, and I'm out in Arizona now, so hey, Arizona vibes. And I hope this reading connected with you. Let me know what you think, and girl, I will catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.